headquarters.
Give a right, give a left, they don't like you better! Hey, good fight, huh? The greatest fight I've ever seen! Sit down, Alfred, come on. Don't worry, honey. Leave it alone.
They're at it again.
Whoa!
I should have studied better.
Hey, son, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Good.
Oh, try me, you a champion! Oh, you'll be the champion of the world. Nice. Hey, look at his eye!
He's got one left.
He can knock him out with one eye. Go ahead. I like it.
Still blocking the features.
About this. Hey, what's he watching it? And the winner and the next heavyweight champion.
You go nicely for a big guy. It's like an apple.
He ain't so high.
You do better?
Yeah. Open this. Shall we go? Yes. Hey, fellas, let's go on a picnic Sunday, huh? Yeah, what do we take? We'll take anything we can find. Stealing, huh? I saw you knock that man down them stairs. He pulled a knife on us. That big. That big.
I know you. You're the Barker gang, and I'm going to have the law on you.
And just who are you?
I'm the manager.
Oh, well, then give us our dough and we'll walk out.
Oh, no, you don't. You're going to ride out in a patrol wagon.
Tut, my good man. Hey, about that picnic. No baloney. Let's bring something tasty.
Big fight. What the well-dressed man throws away. Rough things.
Watch it. There's a fight going on there. We're taxpayers. We want police protection. They stole my watch.
Who are you guys?
These gentlemen had nothing to do with it. On your way, lad. Follow him to speak. Go ahead.
Come on, don't let him go. It's the Barker gang, and I want him arrested.
Get your mitts off me. Well, here's your coat. I was just keeping it clean. We're still friends, ain't we?
Wait a minute. What do you think you're doing?
Arrest him. He's an imposter. Oh, lay off, will you?
Hey,
Oh, hiya, Tom.
what are you doing here this time of night, Shrimp?
Will you quit calling me a shrimp?
I said, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was just batting around. Thought I'd come over and see how you and the gang was doing. But I couldn't find you.
Go on home. You should have been asleep hours ago.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Come on, spell it.
Aunt Maisie's gone again.
When?
Way early. Some guy come and they went away together. Then it got later and later, and I got scared. I got tired sticking around.
Sure, any guy would. Well, forget it, kid. You're bunking with me.
Might be a long time. Remember last year? It was weeks and weeks.
So what? You don't take up much room.
But I got brains, ain't I, Tom? Even if I ain't so big, huh?
You betcha. Butch. Come on. Over there. Which side you want?
That one.
That's my side.
Well, why did you ask me?
You wake up the old man. Hey, you hungry?
Kinda.
Oh, come on. Here, sit down. Let's see what we got here. Here's some milk. This'll put hair on your chest. Took myself around here. It's good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. If you must come in the middle of the night, I wish you'd do it more quietly. What goes on?
Sit down. This is Aunt Maisie.
I'm glad you come to visit us, Shrimp. Butch. Now, look, will you get to bed before you wake Uncle Jim and start a brawl?
There ain't gonna be no brawl unless he starts it. Look, you better tell him to lay off me, too.
He's got plenty of reason to be sore. Found out you've been sending cigarettes and stuff to Monk Banger in prison.
So what? It's my dough, and if I want to spend it on one of my brother's
Even
pals...
if it is your own, it doesn't grow on trees, you know.
Did Uncle Joe want someone to shake it down and pick it up for him so he wouldn't have to stoop? You think he was my old man the way he gives orders?
Look, you're getting entirely too smart. I feel just the way he does about your spending money on Monk. He's nothing but...
I just guess the way he gets his money, it's going to the right place.
You don't ask me where I get it when I give you the dough.
Tom, that's about enough out of you. Oh, I have to be at the store early in the morning. There's a sale.
You think your hoodlum brother ever cares about that? Or about giving me heart attacks? Tramps around all night and then brings home a boarder.
Never mind that.
You mark my word, Marion. He'll end up in a chair just like his brother Eddie.
Good Jim.
Eddie was the death of his mother, and you'll be the death of me. I'm glad my poor brother wasn't alive to see any of this.
Oh, stop it. Now let's get to bed. What do you want?
Tom Barker. Hey, wait a minute, Jim.
Let go of me. You're hurting him. You're hurting him.
He'll be all right if he calms down. I knew it would happen sooner or later.
What they want him for? What's he done?
I ain't done nothing. They're trying to frame a beef on me.
No, malicious mischief. He and his gang busted up a dance hall and gave 14 fellas black eyes.
18.
Hear him? He's proud of it. Boasting.
Oh, please, Uncle Jim. What'll they do to him?
I don't know. It's up to the judge. Been in trouble before, hasn't he?
Yes, he'll be in trouble again. A year or two in reform school. That's what he needs.
Can't you give him a break just this time?
Cut it out and shut up, will you?
I'm afraid not this time. There's been too many complaints. You'll be notified when the hearing is. In the meantime, you better come down to juvenile hall.
Oh, please, listen.
Ah, let me go. Come on, get me out of here.
I'm going too. No.
That'll settle him for a while.
How can you laugh? Taxi.
I demand a mouthpiece. I demand a habeas corpus. I'm going to take this case to the Supreme Court.
Ain't it nice we can all be together again?
Come on, get in there.
All I'm asking is, this a democracy or did the Republicans get in?
Hey, paper. Morning paper. Morning paper.
Morning, Charlie. Express.
I hear Tom and his buddies in jail again.
So one day you haven't got an extra out about it.
What's the matter with you? I didn't say nothing.
Mr. Loomis, my brother isn't working. He's very good with tools.
Tom Barker? Oh, no. Business ain't been too good anyway. All I'd need would be him and his gang to really fix me up.
But how do you know? You've never given him a chance. Nobody ever has. You see, we came here to get a fresh start after Eddie's trouble, and before we were here a week, everybody knew the whole story, and Tom's been paying for it since.
Now, listen, Marion, don't blame me.
Look, Mr. Loomis, I've got to get to work now, but during my lunch hour, I'm going to see the juvenile judge. If I can tell him Tom's got a job waiting for him, I know he'll give him another chance.
Uh-huh. Otherwise, he'll send him to reform school, huh? Well, I wouldn't want it on my conscience that I kept him in the neighborhood.
Oh, you little rat.
Shrimp, what on earth are you doing here?
I waited around where you work.
But I told you this morning not to follow me.
I got as much right to see Tom as you have.
But I'm not going to see Tom. All right, come on. But don't let me hear a peep out of you. I'm Marion Barker. I have an appointment with Judge Bryson.
Yes, he's expecting you. Won't you come right in?
You stay here, sir.
Just a moment, please. The judge, Miss Barker, is here.
How do you do?
It was nice of you to see me, Judge Bryson.
Not at all, my dear. Won't you sit down? Phone Judge Robbins. I'll be a few minutes late.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to talk to you about Tom.
About your brother, yes?
You won't have to send him away, will you? He'd be worse than ever when he came back.
Well, I wish I knew of some other way out, but I'm afraid his record is pretty bad.
Sergeant Conroy.
Oh, come in, Frank.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I didn't know you were busy.
You may be just the man we want. Sergeant Conroy was the arresting officer.
Yes, I know.
Well, you'll excuse me, sir, but don't think I'm stepping too far off my beat, but I think boys like Tom Barker and the others need more of a chance.
Of course. I've thought that for the last 20 years, ever since I came to the bench. Once I thought I had the cure for the trouble, but now I only have headaches.
Well, you know, there is an awful lot of good in those boys, even if they are always getting into trouble. And I think I have the cure if you'll just let me try it.
Well, I'm always willing to listen.
Well, I think those kids would be much better off if the older fellows looked after them, got them jobs, supervised their social activities.
Why, there's nothing new in that idea. The Big Brother movement has been going for years.
And without much success, especially among the older fellows. And they're the ones that we should have the best chance with. You see, Judge Bryson, we cops are closer to the picture than most people, and we know more what they're up against.
Well, what about the traditional feud between the boys and the cops?
Well, it'd have to be broken down. And I think maybe we'd have a pretty good chance of doing it if we got to know them outside of uniform.
Please let him try, Judge Bryson.
The police officers' Big Brother movement, eh?
Holy!
Shrimp!
Who's that, and what was he doing here?
Oh, he thought I was going to see Tom and followed me. I guess he scared himself when he yelled like that.
Oh. Well, there's one lad who doesn't think much of your idea.
Well, I don't expect any of them to go for it at first, naturally.
Frank, have you read the case histories of these boys?
Yes, sir.
And are you familiar with Tom Barker's case history?
Yes, sir. You see, Miss Barker, Judge Bryson is referring to your older brother.
Eddie.
I brought him in.
Oh.
Well, Frank, I'd hate to have it on my conscience that I'd killed anything that might have been a good idea.
You mean you'll give me a crack at it?
Well, I'll talk to you after the hearing.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I'll never get to work on time.
Well, I'm off duty. I'd be glad to drive you.
Thanks.
By the way, Tom must have dropped this in the car last night.
Did you read the inscription?
Yes. From Eddie to Tom on his 8th birthday. Good luck, kid. Never let him get you first. You better save it for him.
You see, Eddie never came home much. But when he did, he always had something for Tom. Tom thought he was the greatest guy in the world. I guess it was a mistake, but we let him think so.
I can understand that.
Thanks. Oh, there you are, Shrimp.
Don't call me Shrimp, please!
Okay, Butch.
What's he waiting for?
Sergeant Conroy's driving me back to work. He'll drop you off at home.
Listen, Copper. If I gotta be seen riding in a car with you, will you do me a favor?
Yeah, sure.
Slap the bracelets on me so nobody will think I'm doing it for pleasure.
Nice catch, Sarge.
I didn't see you. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, that's all right, Shrimp.
Don't call me Shrimp.
You're a little off your beat, aren't you? Oh, not exactly. I know. I've heard all about your missionary work.
Hiya, Brother Frank. Brother Frank.
So long, brother.
Eddie.
Well, boys, I thought I'd drop down and see how you're getting along. How's everything?
Fine. Good to see you anytime, Brother Frank. Ain't that right, fellas?
Yeah.
Hey. Pleasure. We were just going over to the pool room to play a short game of pool. You wouldn't want to come along with us, would you?
Why not?
You're not going to take a shot in the pool like that. I got a better idea. Let's invite Brother Frank over to our clubhouse.
Yeah.
You want to come along? Follow me.
Clubhouse.
This way, Brother Frank.
Hey, Tom, can I come too?
Sure, come on.
Oh, it's really great.
Hey, you see our clubhouse? Really is swell.
After you, Brother Frank.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you boys better go first. You know the way.
Sure, it's a cinch. Just down the stairs and straight ahead. But company always goes first, don't they, fellas?
Correct.
Sure.
After you.
Take it easy, Francis. Slipped, didn't you?
What's the way for us, brother? The shade. Come on. Hey, where's the body? Maybe it's under the stairs.
Somebody stole a heaviest club.
I don't see nothing in there.
What's the matter, boys? Something wrong? Oh, that's an old one.
My mistake.
Well, you wouldn't want to mess me up now, would you?
Oh, no. You're our guest.
Sit down, Brother Frank. The guest chair for you.
Oh, I'm not tired.
I ain't tired either.
Well, you look to me like you're all in.
Fine.
Where'd you get the picture of old Puzzle Puss there?
That's Monk Banger, brother. It's the right guy, too. He's doing time now, but he'll be out soon. Then we're going into business together. So you see, you're wasting your time hanging around here because all our plans are made.
He ain't never seen any of us, but he knows we're plenty smart. On account of Tom being Eddie's brother. And we being friends of Tom, see?
Yeah, we're going to be his board of directors. We got a great future ahead of us.
Yes, but you better be careful not to let your future get mixed up with Banger's past.
Ain't that a riot, fellas? Well, it's nice you being here, but drop in on a Thursday sometime. That's our Hotfoot special day.
Be glad to.
And the next time you drop around, wear your brass buttons and your rod. On account of you might get in an accident. And what could a copper do with his bare hands in a case like that?
Oh, I don't know. He might do something like this. Back. That's judo, boys. Come on up to the police gym some Friday, and I'll show you how it's done.
I told him I wasn't going to give him a cent more for it.
How do you do, Miss Flynn? Miss Simpson? Nice day.
It was. You, Mrs. Mintz. Mrs. Mintz! Hello, Mrs. Flynn. Hello, Mrs. Simpson. Mrs. Mintz, have you got that sign? I should hope to say I have. Look. Ain't it professional looking? Well, we can't see it so good from here. Throw it down.
Hey, benefit dance and cabaret.
Yeah, for the milk fund.
Hey, you hoodlums, you give me that sign.
Wait a minute, we ain't hurting nothing.
Hey, they're looking for talent for the show. Well, that's for us, baby. Look, Mrs. Simpson, we do a great singing act. Come on.
She was my childhood.
We don't want no part of it. Give me that sign.
Yes, this is one dance you ain't gonna bust up.
Who's busting up what? You're looking for talent, and we're willing to help.
Well, we don't need your help.
Well, you don't.
Starting trouble again, eh? What you kids need is a good lesson.
Making trouble. He was only going to help. Guy tries to do something for his country, and look what he gets.
I'll fix him. I'm all down.
I'm going to wise up. I'm going to join the policeman's gym.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah. Oh, nice. Call me when it's Friday. Hey, Tommy, that guy gave me a rabbit punch.
Give you what?
Rabbit punch.
Let me see.
Nice.
You guys.
Come here, you guys.
Champ.
Come here, champ. You see, the science of judo is based on pretending to yield. Go on, Bob. Show them what it's all about. There. See that? They're all right, aren't they? That's why cops don't have to rely on their guns. You lay a hand on one of these boys, well, the battle's practically over.
Hey, the Buddha stuff's all right, huh? Not Budo, judo. Budo's a Chinese god. Oh.
You know, either Bob or Jack can throw around a 250-pound man like it was nothing. Your mind and your body's really got to be in shape for this. Go on, try it.
I'll miter him.
Show him an easy one, Bob.
Easy is a cinch. Now, who does the yielding?
Oh, that's easy. You just grab and check it.
Yeah?
You yield.
Now, you yield.
I yield, huh? All right, fellas, break it up. Come on. Hey! I thought you were supposed to do the yielding.
Good.
All right, I'll bring you around.
Make some more like Maya.
Come on. Come on.
Give up. Give up.
I'll give up. Come on, fellas. Okay.
You guys having fun?
Oh, just learning some tricks how to protect ourselves.
Hello, Tom. Nice you could get here. You've been missing something.
Oh, I have I?
Yeah.
Maybe these guys need police protection, but not me. I still got a pair of mitts and I can take care of myself.
Yeah? Bob, show him some.
Get your mitts off, mate.
You do that again.
Why, you... Push your head, Tom! Hey, Tommy, that was all your house.
Take off that underwear and let's get out of here.
Why don't we start a gym of our own?
Why not?
How much would it cost?
Not very much.
We ain't interested.
Oh, well, I figured if maybe you needed some money, I have a friend that might put you to work.
What? Don't say those things.
Listen, copper, don't lose no sleep over us.
All right, all right. But in case you should change your mind, maybe I could put in a plug with this guy.
Yeah, it might mean some velvet for you, too. How much cut you get out of the deal?
Look, I ought to smack you around a little for that crack, but I'll let it pass. You're smart. I figure you're too soft to take a job anyhow.
Push! Pull! Ain't you guys got no brains?
Conroy said we was too soft for this job, and he was right. But you had to give him an argument.
I ain't gonna give you no argument, you muscle-bound hookworm. Now shake out of the days and push.
Come on, you guys. A little less gab and a little more elbow grease, and we'll get someplace. Let's pull together. You say push, and he says pull. Will you make up your mind?
Look, you push. And you pull.
Right.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Hop!
Of course, there.
I never worked so many years in 3 days in all my life.
Boy, you...
Hey, let me friends, will you? What I do? Quitting time. Come on, fellas.
$5.80 each. And I'll have several more wrecks to junk on Monday.
Sorry, I'm going to be sitting up with a sick friend. What are you trying to do, murder us young?
I'm only trying to tell you I can use you fellas next week.
Why, because Conroy told you to?
Stop trying to be such a sorehead, kid. Any guy can help a guy land a job, but it's up to the guy himself how long he keeps it.
That's one for Sergeant Conroy's book.
Well, what do you say?
Now, look. Why should I take a job I don't need? Well, maybe some guy with 10 kids who really needs a job is starving to death.
Oh, you don't need a job.
No, my grandmother started getting her old age pension yesterday. So I think I'll retire.
Take it easy.
Fellas. Hiya, Tom. I was looking for you.
You go to school today?
Well, I sort of didn't feel so good.
Don't give me that. You try hooking and I'll sock you. What's the matter? You want to grow up stupid like him?
Why do you like that? It's a fine thing to tell a grown boy.
Shut up. You heard what I said. Now remember. Here, buy yourself the Brooklyn Bridge.
Gee, thanks, Tom. Say, you know who I seen?
No.
That's the old from Rick Limpy. They was looking for you.
Yeah, what they want?
I don't know. They said they'd see you around.
Did you tell him he was working?
Nah, I told him you was casing a job.
Cut that kind of talk out.
I haven't chipped. I'm short half a buck.
Why don't you look in your shoes?
Count it again.
He can't count till 5.
So what? I'm no adding machine.
What are you scared of? We made this legitimate.
She was slipping.
Hey, why don't we open a bank account?
Yeah, where we going to get the tools? Tools.
Here come the Junior G-men now.
It's all right, ain't it?
Ain't bad.
Well, hiya, Nutty. Hiya, Brick.
Hiya.
Ain't seen you since you've been out of the clink.
That's right. We've been busy. And that's how it paid off.
That's all right. That's your wagon, ain't it?
What's this I hear about you guys playing buddies with a copper?
I told you.
Practiced enough to be a fink, are you?
They got to be more careful. You get hurt that way.
When you say that, smile, brother.
Say, how did you do that?
We've been busy, playing buddies with a copper. That's what we got out of it.
Forget what I said about finking. I figure you're just building a front, huh?
Yeah, you got a right to figure.
Can't you take a joke? I want to talk to you alone for a minute.
Boy, what a job.
You shouldn't say fink. It's such a bad word.
You know Red Rodman? Friend of Monk Banger's.
Oh.
Yeah, to you, Eddie, too. When Monk comes out, Red's going to team up with him again. But right now, Red's got to get out of town for a while. He's got some valuable belongings he'd like to leave in a safe place.
What kind of belongings?
How should I know? I never ask personal questions. The guy's got some stuff. He wants to leave it with somebody he can trust. You don't feel like paying storage charges. Now, you guys have got your club rooms, and I thought, feeling the way you do about Monk Banger, that say? If it's asking too much, forget it.
Did I say it was asking too much? Let me do my own talking.
Look at all those things in there.
Wow, what would Nikolai want to take a ride?
Yeah. All right.
Get in. Get in the bag.
He's all right, ain't it?
Well,
Boy.
hey, why? Come on, let's... What is that? Hey, what's that? Huh? What are you trying to do, kill us? Hey, let me drive a little later. Rick.
Wow. Slow up, will you?
You're the walkingest man.
Well, why didn't you tell me to slow up before?
Well, I want to get home ahead of Tom. He always comes in hungry, and if I'm not home, he'll eat the furniture up. Especially since he's been working, thanks to you.
If it hadn't been for Tom, I wouldn't even have an excuse to go walking with you.
That's right. 8 hours a day I stand on my 2 feet selling personality perfume to oversized women without personalities. Then I pound the pavements with you, Sergeant Conroy, and rub a blister on my heel. And for no good reason, of course, except that we're both worried about my brother.
Well, that was okay. What a job, huh?
All right. See you later, fellas.
So long.
So long.
Come on, Rick.
What a load, huh? Boy, I wish I had a horn like that. What's that, chopped liver?
Stay away from them jailbirds, I tell you.
Yeah. Go on, Uncle Jim. Buy yourself some painkiller.
I hate to think where this came from.
I hate to think where it's going. Well, shoot him my frame if it ain't Brother Frank.
You know, for a guy whose district is somewhere else, you certainly hang around here an awful lot.
Say, what makes you like me so much?
I ain't got nothing against you personally. It's just the...
Oh, I get it. You don't like cops. Well, I'll stick around. Maybe you'll change your mind.
Well, let's not wait here till that miracle happens.
Did you see that slow jalopy that Nazi Wolf and Brick Lindsay was driving? It didn't have stuff and things. A radio and bulletproof glass and a 3-colored light and a special horn. The only one of its kind in the world.
And whose license plates, I wonder?
Where do you think they got it, huh?
They didn't get it by junking cars for Rummel at $2 a day, I can tell you that. Use their brains.
Brains, huh? Well, let me show you where you're wrong. How much time did these masterminds do?
3 years.
All right, suppose they'd spent this 3 years working for a guy like Rummel at $2 a day. That'd be $1,200 a year between them. In 3 years, that'd be $3,600, even if they didn't get a raise. But no, they're smart. They'd rather spend that time working for nothing and stir with a guard over them. When they come out, make a big flash with something they didn't earn. Something that'll wind them right up behind that 8-ball again.
Suckers, huh?
I'm not going to be no sucker. Someday I'm going to get out of this neighborhood. When I come back, I'll be driving a baby that'll make Nutsy Wolf's wagon look like it come out of a museum.
Well, why wait till you can afford a limousine? Why not get a little second-hand car and have some fun now?
Hey, did you see the jalopy that came in today?
You mean the one we was working on?
Yeah, Rummel said he'll give it to us for $40.
Where are we going to get $40?
Maybe I can get Rummel to put you back on for a while.
Oh, that's very kind of you. But he asks us back without waiting for your okay. You can tell that to Mr. Loomis and the Mason Street Mothers Club and all the rest of those big shots, too.
You bet I will, Tom.
What's the matter with you, dopey?
I'll never be able to hold a job. I ain't got a brain in my body. Ain't it wonderful? Hey, help! Give me time!
This is still plenty hot.
I meant it was valuable.
You said you didn't know what was in it.
Well, I didn't. I knew it was valuable because Red Rodman said so.
About half the stuff in this bag is from the Garland Jewelry Company holdup. The rest is in the one you left at the Mason Street Clubhouse, isn't it?
I don't know what's in it.
Bring in the other bag. We'll have a chance to find out in a minute. We'll let you in on it, too. Let's see that. Yep, it's all here, with the exception of 5 rings that haven't been traced. And 8 other stones that have been traced. The ones that you got rid of. Take them away. I guess I'll talk to your little brothers now, Sergeant.
Captain, I don't want to get out of line, but I wish you'd let me question them again.
I might as well tell you, Conroy, this big brother stuff of yours is turning a little sour on me. But go ahead if it's all right with Cutler.
Okay. Thanks. All right, Jim. Well, Tom, what happened?
Well, it's like I told you. Nutsy said Red Rodman had to leave town for a while, and he wanted a safe place to leave some things where he wouldn't have to pay any storage.
You guys didn't get a bit suspicious when the stuff turned out to be what it was.
They didn't know nothing about it.
And of course, it didn't surprise you at all.
I tell you, I never looked inside. I still don't know what was in it.
Well, I'll tell you, about $20,000 worth of jewelry stolen in the Garland holdup.
How'd Brick and Nutsy get it?
Rodman. He was under suspicion, and when things got too hot, he decided to take a trip, and he left it with them. Some of it they parked with you, and the rest they were getting ready to move when we nabbed them.
What do they want to pick on us for?
Monk Banga. He told Rodman that you were a good kid and would help him out of a spot. And you were a good kid, weren't you, Sonny?
What are you trying to do, frame me?
That's enough.
He's been trying to trap me.
That's enough.
All right.
Now, on your feet, all of you. I want the truth. Your word of honor. Did any of you fellas have anything to do with the stolen jewelry? Were you paid anything for hiding that bag?
No.
All right, Cutler. Taking on from here, I'm satisfied. I guess I ought to have my head examined, but I'm satisfied, too. All we got to do now is convince the chief. Come on.
Hey, look what I found! A Nutsy Wolf said he had the only one in the world. I'm gonna buy it for baby.
You ain't buying no more gadgets for baby.
Now, wait a minute, will you?
Get out of here and start back to work and stop dreaming up ideas how to spend dough. You keep singing the gimmies and the buy-me's, you'll end up right in the next cell of Nutsy and Brick.
That's right, that swell car ain't doing him much good where they are now, is it?
Conroy sure came through for us, didn't he? I bet you feel different about cops now, don't you, Tom?
Yeah, I feel different about him.
He's an all right guy. If he wouldn't talk to me so much about budgets, I'm getting sensitive. Hey, Tom, look.
No. Now look at me. I ain't lending you no more dough to pay back the dough you borrowed last week. Let me see. You borrowed 3 cents on Thursday
Wait!
and 4.
I'm a no more for figures.
You're welcome.
Ain't that beautiful? Oh, let me buy it, will you? See, it's lonesome.
Give me that tire.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, maybe you can get in the mood for putting this tire back in the right bin.
Sweating and working and slaving for what? A budget.
Go on, start rolling that tire.
Perfect score. Right in time.
Payday. Tonight we shine.
Let's go.
Well, here they come.
Hiya, Frank.
Hi, fellas. What's cooking?
You certainly picked a swell time to check up on us. It's payday.
Sure, I'm no chump.
Hey, wait a minute. You made a mistake. You give us $3 too much.
What? Oh, I forgot to tell you. I've raised you boys $3 a week.
All of us? Boy, that makes
Oh,
$3
thanks a
a
lot.
week.
Gee, that's swell. Me too. Sure, $2.50 a day. Hooray!
No, this calls for a celebration. How about all coming up to my house tonight?
How about giving 52nd Street a thrill?
On $3 apiece?
I got a better idea. How much do we still owe you on the jalopy?
$10.
For cash?
Usual 10% discount, $9.
All right, here you are. You guys get ready to kick back. And thanks for the boost, Mr. Rummel. She's ours now. Boy, ain't that wonderful?
Men of property. We're practically taxpayers.
You bet. Cut that motor. He's wasting gas. What'd I tell you about this horn?
I'm buying it for baby personal myself. And does she love it?
See you later.
Well, on. See you at the Rainbow Room. Get off. Get off. Let's go. This is style, ain't it? Kick them foot down.
There was a girl from Seattle.
So thin when she walked, she would rattle.
She was so thin and tall, she had no shape at all.
Except for a Radam's apple. Yeah.
No.
Later?
Later on.
All right, come on. Clear off the table. Get to work.
Work.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are broadcasting from station W2CXR on our weekly Fizz program. We are broadcasting to the man in the gutter, and here comes a likely-looking prospect right out of the gutter. And, Mr. So-and-so, will you say a few words to the radio audience? And can you tell us your occupation, please?
Catching instruments.
And now for our $32 question. Mr. So-and-so, can you tell us who discovered America? And that is correct for the $32 question. And now for the $64 question. Can you tell me what year the War of 1812 was fought?
1776.
And correct, the $64 question. Let me congratulate you. Will you take our annual trip to Bermuda, or will you take a turkey neck? On second thought, you have a turkey neck. You better take the trip. Give him the trip. Hey, let's get these cleaned up. You guys better wait. They clean up. Come on, will you get to work? What a meal. I can't stand up. One more time for me. What kind of a joint is this?
Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
Certainly a swell job you built here. This thing really flies, don't it?
Sure does.
You wouldn't think a little propeller like that could lift the whole business, would you?
As a matter of fact, it doesn't.
And what does?
Well, let's see. How can I explain it? Did you ever take a full glass of water and put a paper over it and then turn it upside down?
Mm-hmm. It don't spill out.
That's right. The pressure, the difference in pressure keeps the water in.
I don't get it. The air pushes down on the wings, too, don't it?
Well, that's where your wing construction is so important. You notice the curve on top?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's where you get your lift. It's 80% lift on top and 20% pressure from below.
I still don't get it.
Well, look, I'll show you how they test real ships. Watch the smoke. That's how the air behaves.
Mm-hmm.
You see how smoothly the air travels over the wing? Well, that's good design. If there was too much swirl there, it would slow down the plane.
Still Greek to me.
Hey, what's going on? What's cooking, Johnny?
I sort of go for one of those things. I mean, building them, you know. Our job, we take things apart, but I'd like to put things together.
Oh, what's stopping you?
You got an in?
Well, in a way.
Well, what's the gag?
Maybe I could get you enrolled in one of those aeronautical night schools.
Oh, I got kicked out of 30th grade for not shaving.
Bowie to schools. Bringing apples to teachers, that ain't for us.
Well, you're the one that wants to put things together. If you're allergic to schools, well, you'll have to figure it out for yourself.
Hey, how about eating the ice cream now, huh?
It's okay.
Tomorrow night.
Why not? Why not now?
When can we eat now?
Tomorrow night we start the school.
Oh, sure, you'll like it.
Yeah, well, wouldn't it be a cop? School.
Everything was going along so nice.
I don't want this. I want my apple.
Not anymore, Turkey.
I'll get you some cold water. That'll wake you up.
I don't want to wake up.
I'll go to sleep.
Strings. You manipulate?
Hey, boy.
Oh, kids, get him to sleep. Everything under control?
Yeah, everything's under control. I found something in the bedroom I want to take home and frame. That! Let me go. I'll get you.
That was Eddie's trouble.
I'm making you responsible for everything that ever happened to him.
I know how you feel about your brother, kid. But Eddie was a killer, a murderer. Somebody had to bring him in. I was luckier than two other cops before me. I managed to get the drop on him.
Why'd you tell me that long ago? Big brother. Big phony. Did you ever stay awake nights thinking how Eddie was tricked into giving himself up? That's the only way you could have got him, you yelp.
Yeah, that's enough. You know, Tom, some people are never able to face the truth, and I guess you're one of them.
Finish spouting your mouth off. Come on, kids, let's get out of here. All right, thanks. Frank, was there anything yellow about the way you got Eddie?
What do you think?
Okay.
That Frank's all right. He's okay. Yeah, but I can't tell him, but we lose our jobs. Gee, and I promised my grandmother a new set of teeth for her birthday.
There's no time to be talking about your grandmother, Little Red Riding Hood.
You keep my grandmother out of your mouth.
Lame brain. Get going.
What's the matter with those guys? Well, anyway, I stuck with you, Tom, didn't I?
Sure, kid.
And I'll always stick with you. I don't care about nobody else. You, Tom, you care about anybody else? Why don't we go away someplace? Just you and me, huh, Tom? To an island, maybe. In my geography, I saw a picture of an island, and I think I'd like that. Why don't we do that, huh, Tom?
Maybe we will, kid. Maybe we will. Hiya, Monk.
Oh, you know me, huh?
Certainly.
You're Eddie's brother. A dead ringer I can't miss. How'd you know me?
I got pictures of you and Eddie.
Great guy, Eddie. Me and him.
Glad to know you, Monk. Name's Butch. Any friend of Tom's a friend of mine.
When'd you get out, Monk?
A week ago. You've been a great pal of me, kid, even if you did kind of cross up Red Rodman. I figure it ain't your fault, though, because he should have put you wise. I went up to the apartment a while ago to surprise you, but your sister began giving me the ice treatment so fast I was getting frostbite. So I thought I'd better wait out here.
Brad, you know how dames are. Let's go somewhere we can talk, huh?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Oh, you better go to bed, kid. Fix it up with me and Marion, huh? Go on, you heard what I said.
Kid brother?
Just hangs around with me.
I guess you must have been about the size of that little squirt when they got Eddie. Well, let's get going if we're going.
Sit up and wait for me. You might as well know I'm here.
Well, you've done pretty good for yourself for one evening, haven't you? Fighting with Frank Conroy. Acting so crazy that your whole gang walked out on you. Then staying out half of the night, heaven knows where.
I didn't tell her, Tom. Frank came here looking for you. That's how she knows.
I suppose your brass button hero told you why I hit him.
He told me. And it certainly didn't make a hero out of you. Oh, Tom. Eddie was my brother, too, only I was older than you. I knew him better. Don't you think I'd be just as quick as you to be sore at Frank?
No. Sure a dame. You're thinking more about keeping steady company with a no-good copper than this?
Please, Tom. I'm sorry I lost my temper.
Think nothing of it. I just decided I need a change of air.
Where are you going in the middle of the night? Dragging the kid with you?
An island, maybe, if we can get a boat.
Take a boat or swim or fly, but pipe down to get out of here so I can get some sleep.
Tom.
There he goes. Just like I always said he would.
You can go back to bed now. It's going to be very nice and quiet.
Hey, think Cohn will get sore because Rauschenmeyer's name comes first?
Now, I took care of that. On the other side, we'll put a sign with Cohn's name first.
Oh, diplomacy.
Certainly. Give me the hammer.
Hey, you ain't going to cover Monk Banger's picture, are you? Tom wouldn't like that.
What can I do? If Tom was here, he'd do the same thing.
Well, he ain't here. And I don't like it. We shouldn't throw a party till we find Tom anyway. I'd never feel right about the thing.
Okay, so you wouldn't feel right about the thing. Well, what are we going to do? Stop living till Tom comes back? Suppose he never comes back, then what? At least we got 3 groups of guys looking for him 24 hours a day.
I still say Tom wouldn't like it.
Look, you. We got dames coming to this here party tonight. Do you want them to think that we ain't gentlemen? Now, suppose the chaperones walk down here and they look at Monk Banger's picture. What are they going to think?
Yeah, who's them?
There's Mrs. Minch, Mrs. Simpson, and Mrs. Flynn. They wouldn't give me the radio until I made them chaperones.
Yeah, but what's a chaperone?
It's a fancy name for a lady bouncer.
Well, call me a cupcake. I never thought we'd throw a clam bake with lady bouncers policing a joint.
Brother, you ain't heard nothing yet. Do you realize that we are the junior workers of the Mason Street Mothers Club?
My, I must buy you a carnation on Mother's Day.
Tut.
Hey, what's cooking?
Hey, you, what are you eating up the profits for?
That ain't profits, it's hamburger.
Hamburgers.
What's the idea of spreading the mustard now? Say, fine, too busy tonight.
Too busy tonight. By tonight, you'll have a yellow stream there.
I don't care, I like mustard.
Oh.
Hey, String, he likes mustard.
Oh, you like mustard, huh? He likes mustard, doesn't he?
I think some pastels would go good with that.
You want to see me, Captain? Oh, hello, Mr. Barker.
Yes, Sergeant. Mr. Barker's come in about his nephew, Tom. He thinks that you big brothered him into a lot of trouble.
Oh, I ain't saying he wasn't hard to handle, but he never ran away before.
You know that he left home and took the little Malone boy with him?
Yes, sir. I told Miss Barker that we'd pick him up. All the fellas are on the lookout.
A lot of correspondence school detectives. He came home last night.
He did?
Yes, long enough to steal some old jewelry his mother left and then beat it out again. That's how much good you've done him. I hate to say this about my own brother's son, but Tom needs a good dose of reform school. I swear he does.
I still think you got the wrong slant.
I understand how you feel, Conroy, but this man is the boy's guardian.
Why doesn't he give us some cooperation?
I'll tell you, interfering with people who are trying to bring up children.
All right, Conroy, I want Tom Barker picked up and brought in.
Yes, sir.
Hiya, Frank.
Hello, fellas.
Frank. Hiya. Come down for a preview? Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, it's all right. It's too bad if you've done all this trouble, we can't have the party.
What are you talking like that for?
We gotta find Tom.
Well, we've been looking for him. 3 ships a day.
Yeah, I know, but we gotta find him quick or we're all gonna be in a jam.
What's up?
Well, I'll tell you. A lot of things have come up since I talked to you before, and I've got a new angle to work on. Now, pay attention.
You stay outside when I go in on one of these deals.
Maybe if I go in, I can get you more dough.
Look, don't talk back to me. You stay outside.
Yes?
I want $25.
You want $25? How much will you take?
Come on. Stop the cracks and make me an offer.
Let me see.
It's good stuff. Real McCoy. It ain't hot.
I'm glad to hear that. Hot stuff isn't my line. For $25.
All right, how much then?
Well, I'll tell you. You just wait a minute. My appraiser's in back. I'll show him.
How you coming, Tom?
Get out and stay out. Come on, make up your mind.
Now, you see? My expert says this piece is cracked right here. I can't give you more than $10.
No deal. Give me my stuff back. I ain't wasting my time with you.
Oh, why so excited?
Tom!
Didn't I tell you to stay out of here?
What, Tom?
Hiya, Tom.
How are you?
Oh.
What do you guys want?
Call it a reception committee. We're having a little party tonight. We came to invite you special.
Get your mitts off that.
We just want to talk to you. Come on, Tom.
Get out of here. Since when are you guys giving me orders?
Since beginning now. Come on, let's go.
If you think I'm going to take orders from you, you're crazy. Well, you're going whether you like it or not. It's us or the cops. Why, you pigeons.
Come on.
Oh, I should have had it. Call her right away. You lily-livered finks. You think you got a soft thing licking coppers' boots, huh? You think if you do enough ratting for 'em, you'd be wearing top hats and penthouses. Well, you're nuts. Suckers, every one of you suckers. When they got what they want out of you, they sell you out. Just like you're selling me out now.
Look at us wrong, Tom. We ain't trying to sell you out. We don't want no penthouses neither. We just want our own neighborhood to keep thinking we ain't poison like they used to think. Gee, if a dummy like me can get ahead, a guy like you could be alderman. You're smarter than all of us put together.
Save that oil for Brother Conroy.
Take your place up there.
You asking me or telling me?
I'm asking you. Sit over there. The Constitution gives every American the right to trial by jury. A jury of your peers.
That means guys just like you, see, Tom?
It ain't fair, Tom!
Order in the court. Quiet, Four Eyes. You and your phony court. Cut out those $5 words and let's get this over with.
Okay, if that's the way you want it. Since you took a powder, things have been different around here.
That's great. That's dandy. Why'd you bring me back?
Because you belong with us. We got responsibilities and social standing with chaperones.
You used to be top guy in this gang once. And you could still be if you'd stop being such a dope.
I ain't asking for no favors. And I ain't asking for no advice. I ain't interfering with you.
That's what you think. You're getting a lot of people sore. You're getting a police chief down in our organization. And it's just because you was top guy in this gang once that you can still make trouble for us. You know, it takes a lot of guys to build something up. But it only takes one guy to tear it down. Like that.
He ain't stopped.
That's right. We're not letting any guy, not even you, tear us down.
For the first time in my life, I had a bed all to my own. And a cunning uncle going to the chief. Some of the cops are on the carpet.
You're yelling. You're putting it behind the 8 ball. You're running out on us. That's what you're doing.
It's a lie.
Order in the court.
Brass button polishers.
Is that all you got to say?
That's all.
Then the jury can go out and decide the verdict.
Henderson told me you wanted me to wait in here.
That's right. I want you to explain why the Barker boy hasn't been brought in. He was spotted in the hock shop. The owner phoned in. He stalled the kid along expecting an officer. Instead, a bunch of hoodlums dragged him off. Now I find out that you took over this assignment without any instructions. What is all this, anyway?
Well, I was going to tell you all about it, Captain, but you weren't here.
Well, I'm here now. Talk fast.
The jury has found you guilty. You got to give yourself up.
But we got to fix to ask the judge to parole you to us.
Yeah, but you got to show your good faith by going to the captain. That's all, Tom.
In that way, the whole thing will blow over. Well, if that's how it is, that's how it is.
Now you're talking with her,
You
honey.
ain't going, are you, Tom?
Sure, Butch. You see, these guys are my pals. They got responsibilities. They got social standing. Think I'd do anything to spoil that?
I'll say I would.
I'm not having my police force turned into a bunch of quack doctors for juvenile delinquency cases.
We're trying more prevention than cure, Captain.
Harrigan speaking. Yeah, he's here. It's for you.
Hello? Yeah. What?
He got away from us. He tricked us. But we got shrimp.
Well, you fellas get back to the basement and wait for me. He got away from the kids.
What? That settles it. There'll be no more such high-handed business as you pulled tonight. Disregarding orders, kangaroo courts with kids, playing games. You'll have the whole city down our necks.
If you'll give me one...
I'll give you a vacation until you make up your mind who's running this department. That's all.
What do you got to say, Butch?
I ain't talking.
Well, if you won't listen to me, maybe you'll listen to Marion. She's trying to help Tom, too.
I don't trust Amos neither, and I ain't gonna think on Tom.
Nobody wants you to, Butch. But you said you knew where he went. Wouldn't you rather we'd find him than somebody else? They're after him, you know.
Nobody's got nothing on him.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, or he wouldn't have gone off without you.
That's because Monk didn't want me.
Oh, so he went to Monk Banger, huh?
I didn't say that.
So, Tom went to a guy who let a crook plant stolen goods on him. Make a stooge out of him. He did that, and you're not going to try to stop him?
He can take care of himself. I'm on the level, too.
So you think Banger's the right guy, huh?
I didn't say that neither. Tom got to not liking him because he hit me once. But I ain't talking no more.
Leave him alone. Any kid that let his best friend down isn't worth arguing with.
I ain't letting him down.
He's letting you down.
He ain't. Monk tucked him into going west tonight on account of most of his old gang being there. And he said Tom could come along, only not me. Tom never would have left me if he had some dough. He never would. You made me think you...
Oh, Butch.
Butch.
What's the rod for?
For protection. We got a long way to go. What's the matter? You afraid? Are you trying to tell me what to do? Or what?
No, I ain't afraid. And I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm just reminding you, I want to get out of here, but I want to get out clean. If I could have got my hands on some dough, I would have gone out on my own.
If you keep on shooting your mouth off, you will go out on your own. Now, all you got to worry about is helping me drive the old bus, see? Come on, let's go.
You'll have to tell me which way to go.
I'll tell you which way to go. And look, kid, if you're traveling with me, wipe that gloom off your face. I'm only taking you along on this trip because you're Eddie's brother.
I know. I don't mean nothing. I'll be all right.
Stop at the next drugstore. I want to get some cigarettes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Tom. I had to come after you myself.
Frank, shut up, you rat. You're no good, yellow phony. Give him a break. Shut up. Get in there. Hurry up.
I didn't want no part of any stick-up, you double-crosser.
I tell you, I didn't go in there to pull a job. The setup was too good.
Kid?
I think so.
Well, that was a darn fool stunt. What are you trying to do, get yourself killed?
You should talk. Standing there getting shot at. Ow! Ow!
Well, what can I do for you? What?
I'm Tom Barker, sir.
So, they had to crack down on you to get some sense into you, eh?
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
You made some crack about a vacation, didn't you?
Nobody but a dumb cop like you would want a vacation at this time of year. You wait till July when you took it last year.
You wouldn't believe that nephew of mine is a spitting image of his uncle, would you now?
What are you trying to do? Turn me against him again?
Keep quiet. They're taking the picture.
What's this for?
Keep smiling.
Come on, kids. Loosen up. Smile.
Come on, guys. Let's get it over with. If we don't hurry that Jersey Marble muscle and then get their candidate selected. Come on, watch the birdie, will you?
I am.
Come on,
Come on, let's get going.
take it easy, Greasy. You I know I forgot something.
What?
Forgot to put the rear axle in.
Why, you don't.
All right.